everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to Ask Think for Monday, March 30th, 2015. And I have a special guest here, and I don't have any questions for, well, any of your answers for a question I asked you because we're on vacation now, but I have my wife here, and she's going to answer your questions. All right, are you ready for your questions?
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is from Zinja, and it says, for ThinksWife, were you confident about Think's YouTube channel when it was way smaller, or did you feel it was going to be a bad idea when his channel was small? It's huge now, 700,000 subs.
I didn't think it was a bad idea. I didn't know what was going to happen to it, but I knew it was a new adventure.
Purple...
That's Kobe.
Purple Girl 9 Plays says, question for ThinksWife. Do you think you will get into YouTube and become popular and do Minecraft stuff?
Unfortunately, I don't have the time for it. But if I did, I bet I'd have the best channel out there.
Not second best. Second best.
I don't know about that.
Second. Player Joseph MC says, hey ThinksWife, what are your thoughts on Think putting you in The Sims and controlling you?
It's because he's acting out, because in real life,
whatever.
I get to make the decisions.
and Kofi too.
And Kofi too.
What are you squeaking? She wants to be a part of it, right? Yeah, you can.
She got a cool toy from her bark box.
Okay, so the next couple of people ask, it's the same question, more or less. Why are you not on the channel that much, and or the Noodle Planet? It's so much fun when you're online, and I think you kind of answered that before, but go ahead.
Unfortunately, I work a lot, so it's really hard to get the time to do it. Maybe in the future.
Hopefully. Waffle Crafter 101 says, ThinksWife, do you like when Think hogs the computer all day to play Minecraft?
I'm usually not home, so it doesn't really bother me at all, but we each have our own computer, so it's fine.
Exactly. See, that's what I was going to say. That I hog my computer.
And I hog mine.
And she hogs hers. Because I don't even know the last time I even picked up your laptop.
Not very often.
Well,
Unless I have computer problems.
Yeah, either she has computer problems or her screen is dirty. Those are the two times
my screen gets very dirty.
that I get to handle the laptop. Ethan Nichols says, my question for ThinksWife is, do you have a role in Think's YouTube channel? And if you do, what is it?
I make appearances every once in a while, and I help with the creativity on his Thinks Lab.
That actually is true.
I've come up with the best episodes.
That's true. I was thinking about that too because, obviously her role is as my wife on the channel, but I didn't even consider that. Yeah, sometimes I'll be stuck. I won't even have an idea for things. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like it's already like 8 a.m. Like I'm completely lost and I've got to make an episode today. And she's like, why don't you do this? And I'm like, okay, that's what we'll do then. So yeah, that is a big help. Gummy Lover asks, have you ever just played Minecraft in your free time?
I tried to learn how to play one time, but that was probably the last and first time I'd ever done it on my free time.
Yeah, and
But I really don't have that much free time.
Exactly. She doesn't have much free time, but she did. After watching my Sims series, she made me install Sims on her laptop.
I plan to do that on the airplane.
After I clean the screen, she's like, hey, can you install that Sims game? So she's got Sims now. She hasn't played it yet, but
I used to love SimCity when I was a kid.
Yeah, and I'd never played Sims before, and her brother really loves Sims. He got addicted to it, so she might get addicted to it too. Victor Spikes says, was it fun when you were voice recording for some of the Thinks Lab video?
I don't know if fun is really the exact word, just because I don't get to play, so all I get to do is talk. So I don't know how much fun that is.
And a lot of the time, guys, so what'll happen is I'll have recorded all of the Thinks Lab in advance, and she comes home in the morning from work after working overnight, and I'm like, hey, sit down and read this. And I'll give her prompts like, okay, so here's what happened. We're in the lobby of the lab, and I've just told Kevin that that you're coming to give him a shot or something. And she's like, okay, and then he's trying to run away from you, and then she'll say her line. So she doesn't actually get to see any of it. She doesn't get to see the episode. It's just me telling her, and then me putting her in it, and then afterwards she gets to see it. So it's not really that fun for her. It's almost like I'm like I don't know, like her boss, right? Yeah, like
No, I'm doing you a favor.
Well, yeah, but I'm your director. I'm telling you exactly how to do it, and you don't get to really have any of the fun or play around with it. Nightmare Muffin asks, to ThinksWife and Think Noodles, are either of you vegetarians or vegans?
No, but there was a spell where I didn't eat much chicken. Recently, I've eaten a little bit more, not that much, but if anything, that's the only meat I didn't eat.
Yeah, and I eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really nothing I won't eat. Melody of the Country says, for the wifey, how did Justin propose to you? Was it like on the beach or in a park or what?
It was actually very creative. He, along with one of my very, very good friends, planned a proposal on the side of a stage of a rock concert in Saratoga Springs at the Dave Matthews Band.
Yep, it was awesome. Of course, guys. What else would I do, right? Taylor Colt says, for ThinksWife and Think, how long have you known each other?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that would be dating us or telling you how old we are?
They know. They know how old I am. They don't know how old you are. Well, do they? No. Have I ever told you guys her age? I don't know.
19 years.
What? Wait, hold on. No. Wait, what? No. Oh, yeah, almost, yeah.
19 years.
Yeah, almost 19
he doesn't
years.
know how to do math.
No, it's not
That's
quite.
Why I'm
it's
the
not
doctor in the family.
Yeah, but it's close. Okay. Okay, then fine. Pugbucks Coffee says, for Think and ThinksWife, who's the better cook?
I am.
No, that's not even fair because you never cook. So how could we even?
It's just
there's
because
nothing to compare
I'm not
it to.
home.
But there's nothing to compare it to. I mean,
So when
it's
we
like
first started dating, I taught him how to cook everything, and now he cooks.
Funny Sorts of Skit asks, for wifey, does Think snore or annoy you a lot?
Oh, he does snore.
It's not that bad.
Oh, he snores.
It doesn't wake me up. I mean,
There are times
I've never heard
that-
myself snore.
Yes, there has been times where you woke up and you said, "Oh my God, was that me?"
That was on the couch. It's on the couch. It's not
He
really
snores.
fair. Fine. I'm a Minecrafter asks, this is for ThinksWife. How often do you stay at your house? Because Think told us you barely are at home.
I am truly barely at home. I work 80 hours a week, so that's 2 full-time jobs. That's a reference.
Yeah, see, I do, it is true. She is hardly home. And you guys can tell because she was, when you guys are asking her how much time she has to play or why she doesn't play that often, it's because of that. Stephen Bass asks, do you have a favorite sport? And ThinksWife, have you ever gone fishing? And I guess my favorite sport to watch is basketball, NBA basketball, but usually only when the playoffs come. As far as playing sports, I'm not really very good at any of them. So, but when I was in college, I really enjoyed racquetball. And, well, you can answer that. I mean, I know the answer to this question for you, but you can answer.
My favorite.
No. They didn't ask you that. They don't care what your favorite sport is.
No one cares what my favorite sport
No,
That's not very nice.
They just want to know if you've gone fishing.
Well, yeah, I've gone fishing. I'm a very good fisherman. Fisherwoman.
Person?
Fisher person, sure.
Yeah, fisher person. Abby Kroll asks, for both, do you guys ever want to have kids so Kopi can have some friends that are human? Noodle on.
Kopi has a lot of friends that are human.
Yeah, exactly, and we're human.
Yeah, and she's actually very popular because she also models.
Yeah, and I feel a bit insulted that Kopi's not you're my friend, right, girl?
She's my best friend.
She's a good friend, and we're her good friend, but yeah, we do want to have kids, but not just for Kopi. Carolina Fuerte asks, dear Think Noodles and ThinksWife, what other names would you have called Kopi before? I don't know. What did we? This was a long time ago. We've had Kopi for 8 years now.
We hadn't thought of a name before Kopi. We had met her, and she was so caffeinated. We needed to find something that matched her personality, and Kopi actually means coffee in Indonesian, so it kind of matched.
Yeah, I really don't think we ever considered any other name. Are you gonna keep licking me? She's like, she won't stop licking my hands.
She's a good girl.
I know, what are you doing? You're crazy. She just wants to be the center of attention. Okay, Rainbow Star 140 asks, Think and ThinksWife, when you were kids or at any time, I don't care, do you remember going insane over the ice cream truck?
Personally, I still go insane over the ice cream truck. I love going to Mr. Softy during the summer on the streets of New York City. And Kopi likes it too because she gets free ice cream sometimes.
And it's true because, like, I remember, was it last summer that when you really wanted the ice cream truck? I remember we were like walking around.
Oh my God, I walked around Manhattan. It was National Ice Cream Day or something.
Oh, that's right. It was National Ice Cream Day. That's right. Yeah. And yeah. Okay,
I went around the city looking for an ice cream truck and actually couldn't find one, which was really odd because Mr. Softy trucks come around New York all the time during the summer.
And I told her the reason probably you couldn't find any is because since it was National Ice Cream Day, it was like a holiday for all of the ice cream truck guys. So that's why we couldn't find it. I mean, it was just bad luck, but that was kind of how I was justifying the fact that we couldn't find any ice cream trucks on National Ice Cream Day. Puppy Quake 2.0 asks, okay, for Rochelle, what do you do when you're home and not doing any videos with Think?
I'm usually playing with Kopi or cuddling with Kopi or trying to brush her. The other thing I do is I usually read for work or I watch some TV when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, and you're right. Like most of the time when she's home, she's studying, really. Like, I mean, not recently as much. Still though, even though you just finished your test, like, she's, when you're a doctor, guys, it's not like, you're done with medical school and then you don't study anymore. There's still a lot of studying, even now and further in her career. She's gonna study a lot. So if you like to study, I don't like to study, so if you don't like to study, I understand. But if you like to study a lot, being a doctor is a great career. But if you do think you want to be a doctor, remember that it's not the easiest job in the world, and there's still a lot of learning and studying, just like being in school. Nova Cat asks, did you ever want to have a cat but couldn't because Justin was allergic?
Okay, so you know how some people are cat people and some people are dog people? I am 100% a dog person. I've never really had a desire to be a cat. Not that all cats, that I don't like cats.
You want to be a cat?
I'm not be a cat. Some people are dog people, some people are cat people. Okay. But I've just always loved dogs because I think they're a little bit more social than cats. And also because I'm born in the dog year for the lunar calendar.
Page Young says, does it bother you when Think Noodles leaves the toilet seat up if he does? Come on, tell the truth.
He's actually pretty good about putting it down. Although, I have caught it a couple times.
But no, I never leave the seat up, ever.
Yes, you
Sometimes
do.
I'll leave the lid up.
Nope. I've caught it.
No.
Yes, I have.
I haven't done that ever.
Yes, you have.
No.
Next time he does it, I'll take a picture for you guys.
It'll never happen, guys. You'll never see that picture. Wolf Designs asks, what is the most tense surgery you have performed?
They're all very tense in that they're all very important. The hardest one I've performed was probably someone who had a ruptured intestine we actually don't know what she did it from, but that was probably the hardest one. It took me about 8 hours, a lot of thinking, and it was just a difficult case.
Daniel Piggy asks, when did you become a doctor?
5 years ago.
Easy enough. What made you want to be a doctor?
I actually don't know much else other than being a doctor. I've never had a job where it wasn't related to medicine in some sense, other than a little bit of photography work from when I was much younger. But I wanted to be a doctor because I really like working with people. And then what specifically made me a surgeon was I like doing procedures. I think it's fun and it's varied and there's a lot you can do, and it's a quick fix.
Matt Fall asks, what's the longest time you've been working straight?
27 hours.
Is it only 27? I feel like you stayed later sometimes.
Not according to ACT and me.
Oh yeah, okay. Legally 27, but on her schedule, but longer than that for sure.
And honestly, I never feel like I ever stop working because my patients are my patients, and regardless of whether I'm home or I'm not, I'm still kind of spying on my patients.
Gigi Tacos asks, okay, so ThinksWife or Mrs. Noodles or Rochelle, I know you're a surgeon, but what's the grossest thing you had to see during surgery, and have you ever done eye surgery?
I've only seen eye surgery when I was a medical student. I gotta tell you, the grossest. What makes me cringe is not anything that I personally do, but sometimes bone doctors, when they have to reline broken bones, that actually makes me cringe.
Aiden Kenny asks, for your wife, I heard you're a breast cancer doctor, and I was wondering, are you finding a cure or just helping patients get through cancer?
I hope to one day be able to contribute to the cure of cancer, but I don't know that that's in our near future. But I will always help my patients get through cancer and maybe make some advances with treatment options. And I always help them at least get rid of some cancer because I'll get to operate on it. Like today, I took out a lot of cancer.
GSS Star asks, for ThinksWife, what is the best and worst part about being a doctor? Or maybe just choose one of them, I don't know.
The best part is you get to help people and you get to build relationships with people. The worst part is that you realize that you can't help everyone.
Okay. And Jamie or Jaime says, dear ThinksWife, do you believe that Nyan Cat will eventually rule the world?
I don't know who that is.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Hold on a second, guys. I don't know if this works on mobile. Let's see. It should. Yeah, okay, here we go. You never seen the Nyan Cat? Okay, here we go.
No.
That it doesn't stop. It's like it always does that. Forever.
No.
It just loops. You don't like it? You don't like it?
No.
But look. We've been going for 25 seconds already. It goes. It says non-stop.
No,
oh my
not
god.
even Kobe
Kobe hates
likes
the Nyan
it.
Cat. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm done. Okay, how do I make it stop? How come it's still going? Guys, I think Nyan Cat's taking over the world because I closed my browser, but it's still going. Okay, I stopped it. Relax. Attack of the Nyan Cat. Okay. Crystal Pretty Wing says, for ThinksWife, how long was your hair before you cut it, and how long is it now?
It just touched the ground before I cut it, and it's now above my shoulders.
Okay. Brighead Duncan asks, for ThinksWife, do you have to face Asian stereotypes as a kid? Because I'm 13 and Asian American. I want to know if you have any advice to deal with them.
I really honestly didn't have that many stereotypes to face because I think I grew up in New York, and in New York it's so multicultural that there aren't that many stereotypes. Or maybe I'm just a typical Asian American.
No.
To the hype.
It's true.
But
It's true.
I think really my friends are very multicultural, so I never really had that many stereotypes to deal with. But my advice to you is be whoever you are and not to let anyone make you one way or the other. And don't spend your time trying to not live to a stereotype because that's truly who you are. Because you should just spend your energy being whatever you want to be.
Ethan Nichols asks, do you watch your husband's YouTube videos?
I watch some episodes, not all of them. I unfortunately don't have that much time to watch all of them.
And they're just not that good, right?
I only like the ones that I appear in.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the Operation one, that one was definitely something I watched.
But you're going to watch this one, right? You're in it. You have to watch it.
The Ask Think ones about myself? Probably not.
Why?
Because I think I know the answers to myself.
But, all right, fine. Okay, guys, that's it for this episode of Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something to answer next week. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, Noodle on!